Time now for the morning rush. President Trump said to be in Pittsburgh today in show of support after the city's deadliest synagogue shooting. The president's visit comes as the first funerals are being held for the 11 victims. Two brothers in their 50s will be the first funerals. On Monday, a judge ordered suspect Robert Bowers held without bail. Prosecutors say they intend to seek the death penalty on this.
With renewed talks about how to keep people safe during mass shootings, this morning we're looking into cutting-edge technology that's being introduced to local law enforcement agencies. Officials say it's designed to save the lives the moment an active shooter fires a bullet. Eagle Technology says its software can detect the first gunshot, then works with the building's automatic lock system, its cameras, and an automated notification system to alert police and parents. The cameras also track the shooter. That information is immediately shared with police, giving them an advantage to potentially save lives. The technology is being used in 6 schools in the Artesia School District.
Next storm system moves in today. These showers start north of I-40 through this evening, both as rain and snow, then continues to push a little further into central New Mexico. Heavy snow accumulation likely, looking at 4 to 8 inches possible above 9,500 feet. Tomorrow morning likely to be a little dicey up in the north and northeast. Already factor in some extra time for that morning drive. David?
An update and a hearing is set for early December. This is for the man who nearly beat to death a Cibola High School student. He is asking a judge to reconsider his sentence. Justin Hansen received the maximum sentence of 18 years for nearly beating to death then 17-year-old Brittany Marcel with a shovel back in 2008. He is now asking the judge to reduce his sentence because of the impact it's having on his family. Hansen is also asking for credit for his year on house arrest, arguing his freedom was limited.
We're looking ahead for you. The Marcel case will be featured on an upcoming episode of On the Case with Paula Zahn. The episode recounts the attack on Brittany Marcel as well as the struggles she and her family faced in the years following. The episode airs Sunday night at 8 on Investigation Discovery.
The Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office is helping victims file restraining orders. DA Raul Torres created space for 2 restraining order kiosks in the office. A restraining order makes it a crime for an abuser or stalker to come near you. Staff and victims advocates will be there to help with questions, and you will not need to make an appointment.
On to new details now. The Navajo Nation is appealing the dismissal of a lawsuit it filed against Wells Fargo. The Navajo Nation is suing Wells Fargo for allegedly tricking customers into creating unnecessary accounts, then issuing debit and credit cards without their permission. The tribe says the practice targeted and harmed tribal members. According to the AP, a federal judge dismissed the lawsuit last month. Kristen.
Today's Metro Threat Index out of 4, looking at showers possible later on tonight. We're talking 8, 9 o'clock tonight, continuing overnight into the Wednesday morning time frame. Mostly rain here in the Metro, but plan on cooler temperatures for your Halloween. Crystal?
Ideas on what to do with the downtown lot where there were once talks of building the city's tallest building. According to the request for proposals that could include a park, museum, an auditorium, or performance space. Right now the 2-acre lot is across from Civic Plaza and APD headquarters. It's currently used as a parking lot. It's what the city is calling Civic North. Former Mayor Richard Berry wanted the site to transform to hold the city's tallest building. Mayor Keller scrapped that idea.
UNM students wanting to see Broadway shows at Pope Joy Hall will now have to pay full price to get in. The university is taking away their 40% discount. Currently, the students get cheaper seats because of all the fees that they have to pay to the university. Pope Joy gets a chunk of that money, but now says because they are bringing in big shows like Wicked, all the discount money has run out. Pope Joy Hall has already asked UNM for more student fee money for next season. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that morning commute. We do have one crash to tell you about. This is I-25 northbound and southbound impacted by a crash near the Broadway exit in the South Valley, so use caution there. Looking at the Big I, everything seems to be moving smoothly. Of course, I'll keep eyes on that for you throughout the morning.
Apple could be unveiling some new products at an event in New York today. Analysts say one of the updates is supposed to be a new iPad Pro with new speedier processors and new sensors using facial recognition. The new products, coupled with last month's updated iPhones and smartwatches, means Apple could be launching a new record-setting 7 devices ahead of the holiday shopping season.
Just in time for the holidays.
Break out the checkbook.
As far as what's going on today, we're talking temperatures in the 50s and 60s this afternoon, so a little bit cooler than what we had yesterday. 68 as a forecast high with 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Tomorrow is a totally different story, though. We're down to 52 here in Albuquerque, and we will be looking at some showers, mostly in the form of rain overnight into early Wednesday. But as far as the trend goes, the heavy mountain snow will favor areas to the north. So Sangre de Cristo's heads up, you've got some snow showers headed your way this evening. Those will be stacking up to about 4 to 8 inches above 9,500 feet.
5. Take a look at this. A Rio Rancho man is now World Series champion. The Boston Red Sox clinched the World Series title, beating the LA Dodgers 4-1. Sioux Cleveland High School grad Blake Swihart was among them. He's played with the Red Sox system since 2011. He was recently moved up to the big leagues in 2015.
At number 4, construction on the zoo's highly anticipated penguin chill exhibit will be done in the next few weeks, but the penguins won't be here until April. They cannot be transported right now because it's their breeding season. The biopark director tells us once they're here, it could take them anywhere from 2 months, or 2 weeks rather, to a month to get acclimated.
7-day forecast shows temperatures dropping. Showers expected here in Albuquerque later tonight into tomorrow. Drier by the end of the week.
Number 2 now, some UNM football fans are questioning if the school should let head coach Bob Davie go after another devastating loss. This comes at a time when UNM is trying to raise revenue at sports games, and a number of teams were cut. If UNM fired Davie this year, UNM could owe him $1.3 million. News 13 did reach out to UNM's athletic department to discuss Davie's future. They've yet to call us back.
At number 1, a hearing is set for early December for the man who nearly beat to death a Cibola High School student. He's now asking a judge to reconsider his sentence. Justin Hansen received the maximum sentence for 18 years for nearly beating to death then 17-year-old Brittany Marcel with a shovel in 2008. Hansen is also asking for credit for his 1 year on house arrest, arguing his freedom was limited.